Team, Series 2, Episode 5. It's Harry and Alex here. Unfortunately, we couldn't video the whole session because we forgot to pick up the camera, but now James here, we've got the camera. We're here at Welham Lake. We've had a 48-hour session. First trip of 2013. It's been really warm through the days, but bitterly cold at night. I think we've been going down to, I'd say, -1 at the coldest, and then through the day 9 degrees, but the weather we've been having, that feels like you're in the tropics, so we've been shorts and t-shirt. We were on swim 1 and 2. Yesterday I was fishing zigs through the daytime, and I had an 11-pound 6 out. No, that was the first day, sorry, when we arrived, and it was scorching hot. Then the other day, yesterday, I had a run on my zig, but unable to land it due to masking of the hook through a foam nugget not fully dissolving. Then the first night we had nothing. The second night we had 2 runs each. I'm fishing chods in a deep set of weeds, so it's risky whatever you do. So I got it on, but I didn't get a full good hook, and I put too much pressure on, and obviously it's going to put hook pull because of the weed and the pressure of the fish. So unfortunately I lost that, but was it about 7 o'clock? No, yeah, 7 o'clock this morning. James just pulls up with his barra. We've just had one in the net. 17 pounds off my chod in the deep set of weed on. It was a Nash Diffusion leader, helicopter style, but pushed up the beads a little bit further due to the lot of weed. The pop-up was white chocolate sonu with chili flakes in. What's a personal favourite of mine through winter and all year round, to be honest. I've been scattering white chocolate boilies around 15mm dynamite bait all around. That's me so far. Alex?
Well, I'm fishing on the left-hand side of the swim, and I've had 2 runs so far, both on the same rig, which is a Marathon BM baits. We drilled with a bit of cork, just like a couple of millimetres, just to counterbalance the hook. I've had 2 runs on that. Well, I had one of them on, but that one I think I pulled the hook up, put too much pressure trying to make sure it didn't get snagged in. Then my other one, I didn't really have it on in the first place, but it was a run, so yeah.
The 17-pound common, just had it on the chod, on a Nash Diffusion leader, helicopter system. With a 50/50 dynamite pop-up, Tutti Frutti pineapple, lovely little thing. Just had it in the weed, a little gap. Second fish of the session, lost one last night, so I'm happy with this.
I chose to do a KD rig, simple, with a mulberry pop-up and a BB shot, just to make sure that it was popped up a bit but not too much. I did have some putty on, but I've took that off now because I'm packing it in. This is on my left hand rod near the weed, so I opted for a weedy green end trap with a curved shank corder, just to size 8, just to make sure that I get a good hook hold if I did catch a fish, which sadly didn't happen on this one. I'll be using this KD rig, hopefully with a better end result next time, but that's it for this one.
This is my rig. I started up the line. It's a naked chod with just a bit of tungsten putty. That's just to weight it down a little bit. Then it was about a foot away. I used the Avid Carp bead stop, so like that. That's the flying bit, and that's the breaker. I used about a foot from the lead. There's the lead. I was about a foot away due to the weed being very strong. That's an Avid Carp chod bead. Chod buffer, sorry, that's Avid lead, distance lead, my favourite for a chod. And bait wise, this is a strawberry mainline pop-up, very, very, very buoyant. I've had these on for, well, I can keep them on for 48 hours and they'll still be buoyant, and I'm still confident. They're very pungent, they're very smelly, especially when we're in the sour weed. It's very, very smelly, and the chod is actually E.S.P mono, stiff mono for chods, and an E.S.P wide gape hook barbed, size 6, just for strength and safety in the weed, and a E.S.P ring swivel with with just a simple ring, for to attach the bait on. So that's my naked chod.